Welcome back to my channel, Intuitive Tarot. Thank you all for joining me today. Let's have a look and see what's in Pisces energy. I want to try and do a love reading today, so if you could all just take a breath with me. In and out. And we call in your angels, spirit team, and mine. Let's see what we have today. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, all our past on loved ones, and the divine. Please bring forward messages of love, light, clarity, and guidance for our collective, for their relationships and love. Okay, just love, and let's see what we can get. Thank you as always, spirit guides, for all your guidance and support along this journey. Thank you to all you guys for subscribing and supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. Okay folks, we'll have a look at the current energy, please, for this collective. One card to describe the current energy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please give us messages of guidance and clarity today. 10 of Wands. Too much of a burden. You're carrying too much of a load in your relationship, people. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, because this is a new deck, this look what's at the back of the deck, the Magician, fab. Let me see. I'm going to get the book and I'm going to read this 10 of Wands, because sometimes from deck to deck these books have been telling me different things about these cards, and the images as well, of course, do the same. So just bear with me, I'll find it. Yeah, okay, I'm obviously meant to read this. It came up very quickly. In the same fashion as me, you'll have to endure harsh times and physical hurt to get to where you want to go. But now is the time to enjoy your accomplishment over adversity. Right, and that's what I thought. This is the end of a painful cycle. Keyword hardship. A butterfly fairy, this lady here, who for so long has been suffering with all sorts of problems, has finally gathered the valor to lift the burdens from her back and discard them for good. By walking a very long path, this fairy achieved what she's always wanted to become by doing what she needed to do. She wanted to be a radiant and unique butterfly fairy, and after prolonged harsh and troublesome times, she at last attained her goal. She finally pulled through. Now she enjoys a life without burdens and rejoices in her magnificent transformation. Upright. In a reading, this card represents overcoming struggles. However, you are doing too much and not giving yourself the time to rest. You've carried your burdens long enough that you've developed self-assurance and self-awareness to endure more of what's to come. It would be wise to find a way to cope with your problems, because by doing so, from this moment on, you will be able to overcome any troubles in your path. Isn't that an empowering message, folks? Whoa! I've been hearing take your power back. So this is it. This sounds like is it. Okay, so find out now what's in our challenge position here, like as if anything is going to matter. We're that strong. We can get through it all. And we have one card of clarity here, please, Spirit, for not clarity, but our obstacle here. Now, here we go, authenticity. And this is another thing. This deck has cards I've never seen before, so we might get a brief message off this one. 10 of Wands, and it has you are one crossing it. I'll get the clarification on that message afterwards, once we get our spread on the go. Okay, what we need to focus on, please, Spirit, is our 7 of Wands, being brave, wonderful, bold and brave. Very good, I like this. And then we like to look into the recent past. These cards are so large. I mean, I love the texture of them. What is this deck again? Beautiful Creatures? Yeah. Let me see. Recent past, please, Spirit. One card for the recent past energies, please. Thank you, Spirit. I love the texture, as I said, and they're nice to shuffle, but you have to do them piecemeal, you know. I can't possibly hold the whole lot of them because they're so large. I can't hold or, you know, pull a lot of them at the same time. But I love the imagery on them. I think they're just gorgeous. They're so brilliantly done. The artistry is magnificent. The recent past is neglect, the Ace of Swords. Or intellect, it says. But look, this could mean neglect as well for other people. Ace of Swords is usually finding, thinking of something. Intellect, having a brilliant idea. You know, Swords of the mind. This is learning something new. So it does talk about intelligence. The image told me neglect, though. You know, almost like she didn't mind this guy and he died, one of her animals. Some of you lost an animal lately in the recent past. That's a bit sad. God, that's very tough. Anyway, look. We'll have a look now at the energy supporting you. They all want to come forward now at the moment. One card, please, for the energy surrounding this. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, gee. That's so easy to see, is it? That's so clear. 7 of Pentacles is progress. So 7 might mean something. You've got 7 Wands and 7 Pentacles. Progress, yeah. It says here it's progress. And to me, 7 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot is, excuse me, I have to take another sip of water. It's looking back, yeah, at the fruits of your labour. So progress is absolutely it. Look at the elephant on stilts in the background. What is that? This imagery is just sublime, isn't it? Everything is a centerpiece. Wow. That might be saying, that might be something about aesthetics, maybe fashion, maybe art. Something, yeah, some impactful kind of very unique design. Salvador Dali clocks in there. I mean, he had his very unique, you know, he had his own taste, his own unique talent, and nobody else's really. You know, this could be you harnessing something there. But this is meant to be a love reading. Okay, we'll clarify at the end. Maybe the investment you've made for stability in your life, actually. That's what that can mean as well. Pentacles is of stability. There's 7 to the 8 in the future. 8 of Pentacles is diligence, practicing your trade. So this could be working hard, very much so. Working hard on this relationship is what will happen in the future, and seeing the results of your labours. Okay, we'll come back to that message. Advice from Spirit. One card for advice from Spirit for our collective here, please, in this love reading. Advice from Spirit. Message from your spirit guides, please. Queen of Cups. Yes. And it says on it, use your intuition. Hermit, introspection. Well, there you have it. Isn't that usually the crack? You need to come back to yourself for answers in general. Isn't that the way? Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Emotions. Being under control. So advice from Spirit is to be balanced. Embrace your Queen of Cups energy. You know, you are the master of your own emotions, and you know, to be content within your own skin there. Some of you might be Cancer, or you know, have a Cancer energy in your field. I see the crab here on her arm. Virgo's always coming through, and I don't know, that's just intuitive hit there, but okay, we'll leave him there and clarify after. And the energy surrounding this, please, Spirit, could we have one card to clarify the energy around us here today? Detachment, Six of Swords. Maybe that's moving into calmer waters in the Rider-Waite. Is it not? Six of Swords, it is too. Moving away from troubled times to more peaceful times. This is always a good thing. So that's the energy surrounding you, you know. This is very positive. You're leaving the trauma and the drama behind. I like it. We have one card for the hopes or fears. Let's see. One card for hopes or fears, Spirit. Oh, you're all out together. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. I mean, they go together beautifully, don't they? So number 6 is about love. And the Lovers here, you can see this image depicted here. I mean, I chose this for a reason. I haven't used this tarot deck for a while. I've only recently purchased it, but I'm very, you know, not very practiced or fluent in it yet. So I was guided to use this today, and I feel this is the reason to do just a love reading with it. So Four of Wands is coming together. It's the happily ever after card, and the Rider-Waite, usually card of marriage, and the Lovers, of course. So it says unity here on the Four of Wands, and it says ultimatum in the Lovers card, and it might not be ultimatum, and maybe it is. The Lovers is about teamwork, coming together and making a choice, and making the choice then lends into that energy of ultimatum. Okay, we'll leave those two here. That's what's in your hopes or fears. You want this happy family. You want this, you know, you want this to work. I feel you want someone who is on your level, you know, whoever this is. I feel that you'd never get bored. You know, it's a very good match. So many, like you mirror each other. You're very similar. Anybody ever say you're two sides of the same coin? I've heard that a lot, you know, my relationship. And I just find it's great because, you know, you're on the same page, even though we'd have arguments and that. Just the ultimate energy is, look, there's a chance for a new beginning here, maybe a reconciliation. The Fool is about exploration, it says here, which we know the Fool card though is to take a leap of faith, to take a chance. Just it's card 0, the beginning of a new something. Your potential outcome, that was the overall energy at the back of the deck actually. The potential outcome here is the Moon, which says it's concealment. So to me, this is the opposite of that message. It's revealing things coming to light, that you are on the same page. They are my boots she's wearing. I just got boots there lately on flipping, what was it called? Temu. I couldn't believe it. I loved them. She's so cool. Just like me. I love that angel. She's gorgeous. Right, we'll come back and clarify all of these then. But yeah, I'm seeing something with the potential for rebirth. Moving into calmer waters. So let's go. I was going to clarify you are one, wasn't that what I was going to do from the book? So we had at the start the 10 of Wands, and it's crossed by the you are one energy. So let's see if I can find this message in this book and have a look. You are one. It's right there. So it's right past it. Okay. Okay, I want you to believe that there is no one more special and unique than you. You embody everything that outshines and distinguishes you from the rest. Love yourself. In a reading, this card represents learning about and acting out self-love and self-acceptance. People may not be accepting you for who you really are. You must learn to accept and love yourself and know that you are worth much more than people make you out to be. It is vital and empowering to accept your flaws, physical and emotional, big or small. This is shadow work, people. Know and accept that everyone and everything is different, just as you are. And just as you are, everybody has their shadow parts. But if you can admit it and own it, this empowers you as well. So this is all about empowerment. Wow, this is very strong energy. Whoa. I mean, you're definitely someone who knows what they want. There's nothing, you know, there's no ifs, ands or buts about it. Yes. So we'll get one card, please, Spirit, to clarify this card, these two cards, the 10 of Wands and you are one. Thank you, Spirit. Have one card to clarify, please, Spirit. It's tough. Here we go. Judgment, opportunity. Look what's on the back of the deck. Don't you love this deck? 2 of Cups, relationship. That's just beautiful. Okay, let's see what we have here, folks. So as I said, 10 of Wands, putting down a burden, moving on, celebrating your success, and then this was crossed by you are one. So to face what you did, say like owning up to carrying a load that you shouldn't have been. I mean, it's the opposite of self-love is what usually happens here when the 10 of Wands comes along, that we get to the 10 of Wands in the first place. It just immediately tells me, you know, I'm not minding myself. How did I let myself get to this stage that I'm just carrying so much? I feel that overwhelmed. So to forgive yourself for that kind of thing. There's no one in the world like you. Don't you forget it. And this judgment card has the word opportunity on it. So it could be that releasing yourself from these sort of shadows and your part that you played in your own carrying your own 10 of Wands, that this, if you can release that sort of stuff, that this judgment card says there's an opportunity ahead, something for you to go for. It's an opportunity for whatever it is you want. I mean, sky's the limit. Judgment card. Wow. Such power in this. Can we have a card of clarity, please, for the 7 of Wands? 7 of Wands is usually depicted by a battle, sort of an energy between other people. Is it not? That's clarified by the Hierophant. Now it says here bravery on the 7 of Wands, which is overcoming challenges and overcoming other energies that are kind of going against you. This is what you need to focus on, and clarify that as the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is, it says morals, but this person is a professional. You could be a musician. She's got some kind of it's like a harp. I don't even know what they're called. Comment down below and tell me what they're called. But she's the master. She's come to teach these other 2 students. And it could be that you need to get some guidance from somebody that is, you know, able to deal with releasing shadow aspects that you can't even see, that you don't even know you're holding on to, for to get yourself that freedom to overcome what you need to overcome. That's what I'm getting here. Wow, this is powerful stuff, folks. I hope it's not too heavy. I think it's a bit heavy. Can't you remember what I'm doing here? Must have been this way. I don't know. I don't know anymore. We'll just go this way. The Page of Swords. Or the Ace of Swords. Actually, it's the beginning of an idea. So we have, in the recent past, we had an idea of the mind, something smart that you should do. Can we get one card to clarify this, please? Hasn't she got the best clothes? Look at clarity, the sun. Repeating energies from reading to reading today. So this happened in the recent past. Look at 1 + 19 is 20, and we had judgment there a minute ago. Number 20. Isn't that just astounding? The synchronicities here might resonate with peacocks, or again play music. So having a good idea. You had some good idea in the recent past, and it gave you, you got clarity on that. Maybe the sun shone and illuminated this for you. Swords can be seeing the truth as well. So whatever truth came to you back here, which is what it suggests, absolutely, has helped you to come, to come to a conclusion in the Judgment card, and move on to kind of practice your own. Hone your skills, push your efforts into your foundations and your grounding and your earthly, like into your home, into your foundations, into your home team, like your soul tribe. So 7 of Pentacles, progress. And that is the thing we said a while ago. This is the energy that is supporting you at the moment. So it's the fact that you can look back and take stock of what you've done and how far you've come and how healed you are, because really and truly that first card said you've done so much work, collective. And I think that this is, because I've said I wanted a love reading message here, it's kind of confirming, that you've come an awful long way in your own healing, and you are quite, you're on the ball here. You're ready for, to give yourself love, and maybe to invite in another. So this is beautiful. Can we have a card of clarity, please, for the 7 of Pentacles for my collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. We have it. That's 2 of Pentacles. So to be flexible, it says here, but the 2 of Pentacles is usually about balance in the old Rider-Waite, and it is sometimes about juggling. So it can be balancing, your spiritual, and juggling your spiritual and your practical life. And that's clarifying your 7 of Pentacles. As you analyze your progress, give thanks, give gratitude. That's what I get from this. Be grateful for yourself and for what you've done. Don't, hold back on the amount of praise. You should really pat yourselves on your back for the work that you've done. And it looks here like you've had to balance an awful lot of worlds. She's got her craft. She's got something here with the lake. She's a jewellery maker. And there's just so much in this. Animals. Having to care for a lot of people as well as yourself. There's an awful lot of work being done here, and to just do come back to balance. I love doing meditations just to balance the energy and get grounded, and that's Pentacles energy as well as about earthly things. So 8 of Pentacles in the near future. Do you have this energy of support? In fact, that's what the reading is saying, that you are grounded, that you are you have this balance within you. So implementing these talents that you have going from your 7th to the 8 of Pentacles, that's feeling comfortable in what you do and getting more used to your everyday routine, being that thing. clarified by that is patience. So it does require diligence to keep something up, but when you've progressed from 7 to 8 of Pentacles here, I can see, you know, this is growth, and the 3 of Wands is just waiting for something to happen, waiting for the world to turn. So great stuff. Queen of Cups then is tapping into your intuition. She's very like the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, and embodying this energy of the Queen of Cups is, you can't even see this card, I beg your pardon, I'll put it beside this one if that helps. Yeah, okay, that's better. The Queen of Cups, excuse me, is advice from Spirit. Use your intuition, folks. As always, we have all the answers within. We have one card to clarify our Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. I feel there's been an apprehension or a stubbornness here, just from the flow of energy I'm channeling, you know. Maybe a little bit of nervousness, but it looks like, you know, embodying these, that Queen of Cups, like, she knows where her heart is, and I can see that little red medallion on her chest. Like, she's absolutely, it's Cancer energy as well from that card. Maybe it's to do with her little buns on her head. She's like a blonde Princess Leia. Do you like Star Wars? We call ourselves Trekkies. 4 of Pentacles. It says greed here, but 4 of Pentacles, the Rider Waite, as we all know, is holding on to your resources here. 4 of Pentacles is holding back, maybe. Hold back on your emotions. I feel like that could be what the message is here. That's your advice from Spirit. Love yourself first. Get your balance in that, and you'll be able to move forward. 6 of Swords. This is the energy surrounding you. It's moving from to calmer waters. Clarify your 6 of Swords, please, Spirit. I hope this makes sense. I just learned some days, I've been learning that the energy really does flow, and then other days there's a lot of kind of, what's the word? Resistance. There you go. Moving into calmer waters. This is the energy surrounding you. And Hermit, this says introspection. And the Hermit is about introspection. Following that light in your soul. That's what the Hermit does. He's that little lantern in the Rider Waite. Sacred geometry might mean something to some of you. This woman is all about symmetrical. I see this myself. I'm an engineer, so I'm always talking about symmetry being key and feeling that balance. The Hermit, she's just lovely. Look at that green heart energy as well for our love reading. That's just astounding. And she's got green eyes. This is gorgeous. What was I saying? This is the energy I've been trying to tell you that's going on for me with this reading. Is what's the message? Don't forget. It's hard to follow. I hope you don't have so much trouble to follow. 6 of Swords, detachment, moving into calmer waters, and yeah, staying true to your heart. Don't forget to check in with yourself all of the time along this journey that you're on. Hopes or fears, we had the Lovers and the 4 of Wands, which is happily ever after, and a bond between yourself and your significant other, and that's clarified by the King of Cups. And here we have it. I mean, you know, how much more confirmation do you need? There's our divine couple. King of Cups is fascination. So maybe your person is infatuated by you, or you're infatuated by them, because this is your hopes and fears. That maybe you're hoping it's not just a lustful, you know, connection. So that could be one of your fears, and the hope, obviously, for absolute bliss in a relationship, you know. The Moon then in your potential outcome, card number 18. This is concealment, it says. So things have been hid in the moonlight, and it's clarified by the Star, which is the sign of hope. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, healing energy there, isn't she just amazing? Total diva, standing in the spotlight, you know, from the moon to the spotlight, and it went from 18 to 17, you know. I mean, these both are complementary energies here. The moon and the stars occupy the skies at the same time. You know, this is very complementary, you know. I don't know. I just love this. Maybe you're the moon and they're the star in your life, or the other way around. Isn't that just beautiful? I love this for you. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And I think because of all the moon and sky references and that Trekkie thing I said a while ago with Princess Leia, we'll have to get a moonology card for, you know, your oracle card today. And there's 2 of Cups, by the way, still on the back of this, which is a relationship. Oh, this is giving me goosebumps all over, folks. I'm telling you, there's something here. I'll have to listen back to this myself because it did come in fits and starts, and I apologise for that. Yeah, okay, let's finish up with our Moonology card. I'm so excited, very excited. And it is a bit of trepidation in my energy as well. I can feel it from you guys. There's a bit of nervousness here. You know, you've come all the way from this. Maybe you've had many of relationships that didn't really serve, and you've just been under this sort of illusion that you have to put up with this rubbish in your life. Whereas in fact, you can choose to love yourself is the key here, and tune into your own shadow aspects. Embrace the, you know, horrible things that you've done. I mean, that's what makes us uniquely you. As Leonard Cohen keeps saying, the cracks are where the light comes in, guys. You know, I truly do believe that. And I know it's starting to be a huge cliche, but I've always loved those lyrics. Your commitment is being tested. So this could mean your commitment to yourself. First quarter moon. We'll have a read of that for you now. Your commitment is being tested. Isn't that just a beautiful purple light? Talk about an intuitive sort of guidance card. I can't focus this, can I? Do. I'll get used to it. That was the first quarter moon card. This is like a new beginning. Third, full moon, new moon. Right, I can't look at every page, surely to God. Your commitment is being tested to be in the index, wouldn't it? I have to say I'm getting thirsty now. Some of you need to drink more water. I know I'm feeling it today. I'm very parched. Are you having trouble? Perhaps with the throat chakra and the sacral root. How do I interpreting the cards? Your commitment is being tested. '28. Phase cards. These are so gorgeous. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. A first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. Or if you believe, can we get that sentence again, please? Sorry. If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. Okay, folks, that is a brilliant message. And it's like I sat it on top of all this resilience as well, and not even knowing it. You know, this is you. Look at yourself. Just to Goddess, just, you know, you're your own superpower. I'm going to leave it there, folks. Thank you for joining me today. Please like, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to hear more of my content. I'll see you all in the next reading. Thank you.